We're here! And we have hot chocolate! It's almost Christmas. It's like 2 weeks for Christmas and I'm so excited. But today we are in downtown Pasadena going to a very haunted location.
This is like our stomping ground. We're not that far from home, so it's kind of exciting.
Before we get started, you know we're gonna go over the history, but we wanted to do it in downtown Pasadena to show off the town
Because it's adorable.
It's a little bit heavier, the place we're going,
Right.
So we wanted to make sure to show you the good parts of Pasadena too.
Okay, so something really cool about Pasadena, for y'all football lovers, is this is actually the home of the Rose Bowl.
I don't know what that is.
She doesn't know what that is. Okay, so you know the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like that, but for college.
I thought the Super Bowl was college.
Is it? Nick, is it?
Rose Bowl is one of
What
the
is
like, top
NFL?
5 games.
Is college, right?
NFL's
Yeah.
college.
No.
No, football. The
Okay,
Super
you
Bowl's-
just confused me.
Super Bowl's National Football League.
I don't know anything about the Rose Bowl, so Tori's gonna help y'all out with the haunted history here.
I mean, it's just the normal history. There's actually nothing haunted about the Rose Bowl
Are we
at
sure?
all. But also they have a huge Rose Day parade here and they're already starting to set up for it. There was bleachers all along the side wherever we were gonna park. It gets really crazy down here. Like people fly from all over just to come here.
Actually, there is haunted history because I just did a little googly goog, and it says in 1926, 11 people died during the Rose Bowl parade.
During what?
During the parade. It's known as the deadliest Rose Bowl in history. First person that died in 1926 at the Rose Bowl actually fell off of a building, plunged to her death. Then an equestrian police officer was pushed off his horse and trampled to death by the crowd. Then the wooden grandstand that hundreds of people were sitting on broke in half, crashed, and killed 9 more people and hundreds of people injured. We would do an investigation at the Rose Bowl parade area, but it's literally just a sidewalk in the street, so we didn't think it'd be that interesting for you guys. But if you do want us to do something like that, let us know. Now let's get into the history of the place we're actually going.
It's actually a bridge, okay? It's called the Colorado Street Bridge, but originally it was actually called the Scoville Bridge. This bridge was more kind of like a footpath that like people just kind of built in order to make it across the river, but then it actually collapsed and completely disappeared, and they immediately started construction on the new bridge, which is the Colorado Street Bridge. So when this bridge was built, it was actually the tallest bridge in the country, which is crazy because it actually only stands 150 feet tall, which actually might be a lot, but I'm not very good at like lengths and heights, so it's tall. So it's about 30 of me standing up. The bridge consists of 9 gorgeous archways that are actually made out of native gravel. It's lined with these beautiful lampposts that are super romantic, and it just makes it look very picturesque. Colorado Street was actually part of the infamous Route 66.
Before the bridge was ever there, it was land filled with indigenous people, and a lot of people died near the river there. Up the river a bit, they actually dammed it, and it is now known as Devil's Gate. It was known as Devil's Gate because there was a sharp rock over there that looked like the head of the devil, people thought. The river held a lot of spiritual meaning to the people that lived there, and they even say that the sounds of the arroyo actually sound like laughter.
No one could have ever predicted the tragedies that would happen near and on this bridge. Legend has it that there was actually a construction worker who died at the construction of this bridge and fell into the cement of the bridge, and they couldn't get him out. And so then they just covered him and he just died there in the bridge. However, this actually isn't known to be 100% fact. The only thing we do know is that there was a collapse of the scaffolding and one person did fall to their death and another person was severely injured. There was a lot of sad deaths that occurred at this bridge due to people being unhappy in their lives and taking their own lives. That earned this bridge a really sad nickname that the locals all know about. The first person that jumped off the bridge to his death, his name was Smith Osgood. This occurred in 1919. He was a 70-year-old man. He was walking the bridge and decided to jump. But before he did, he actually handed a note to a random passerby and told them to take it to the police, but not to read it under any circumstances. Once the person got to the police station, the police found out that it was actually his death note.
Between 1929 and 1933, the bridge saw over 50 deaths, and a lot of these deaths were due to the Great Depression. Everyone is taught about the Great Depression, but one of the biggest things was how hard it hit people financially, and people realized, their life savings were gone. Like, they would never be able to leave a legacy for their family. They couldn't afford to eat the next day or get groceries or whatever it was, pay rent. So rather than struggling and making their children struggle, they would jump off the bridge. Now the police have added very tall fences and barricades in hopes to keep people from jumping, but it hasn't completely worked. Now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, it's time to head to the bridge. We gotta tell them. Okay, we just got to the bridge and we were about to start recording this footage right here, and our ghost bag started making. So that means one of our devices is going off, and I'm excited because obviously they're excited.
I love it when our devices go off before we start. It always means that something wants to communicate and that we're definitely telling a story that they want to be told.
It's going again. No, Sierra's not in there.
So ring
It
light.
just stopped.
Or it's a
REM pod.
REM pod?
A REM pod shouldn't even be on.
What?
Keep recording. Oh, wait, you put him in there.
I put him in here, but he's not.
Spirit box, EMF, and turn on.
Whoa! Sorry, the way I thought that was the scare bear. I was not okay.
Okay. It's interesting because at first, when it was going off in the bag, I was like, maybe something's pressing on it. But when we took it out of the bag and we were just holding it in plain sight, it was also going off. So I think it's suspicious.
We still haven't started with
The haunted history.
the haunted history even at all. Bro.
That's EMF. Okay, let's just go over the haunted history.
Okay, these are some of the things that are reported, okay? Here we go, we're going to jump right in. There's so many people that pass by this. There's locals, there's people who travel from afar to see this gorgeous bridge, and there's a lot of lovers because it seems like a romantic setting. I honestly thought it was a romantic setting when I first passed it. I always wanted to go on a date here, but then once I found out the haunted history, I'm rethinking that date a little bit. Just a little bit though. Lots of visitors have passed by here and reported different things, and that is how we actually know that this place is haunted. Visitors have reported seeing the apparition of a woman jumping off the bridge, but then right as she jumps, she disappears. People hear unmistakable cries from a baby. All of this has to do with the fact that there was actually a woman who jumped to her death here in the 1900s. Myrtle Ward dressed her baby up and got herself ready and took them down to this bridge. There, she walked along the side of the bridge, seeing passers-by. As they looked at her, she made eye contact with them, took her 3-year-old baby, and threw her over the bridge. Then she looked back and jumped herself. Unfortunately, Myrtle did not survive. She hit the ground and broke her pelvis and later died in the hospital, also from a spleen injury. The amazing thing is, the baby actually survived. She fell into one of the trees and hit a couple of the branches and then fell to the floor and only had a few injuries. People have interviewed her and she has said that this is by far a miracle and has something to do with the angels.
Below the bridge, it's actually reported that people hear a man saying, "It's her fault," really loudly. In 1934, a man named Charles Winkleman took a drive with his estranged wife named Ella. He turned onto the Colorado Street Bridge, parked his car, got out, and tried to drag his wife to the edge of the bridge. Ella fought hard and Charles wasn't able to get her to the edge of the bridge. Thankfully, Ella was able to break free, but Charles went over the bridge and found his demise. All right, it was going off again. Let's head to the bridge. I'm ready to start this investigation.
I wonder who it is though, because it went off a little while we were talking about Myrtle, but it was just going off mostly when we were just talking about hauntings in general. So I kind of have a feeling that it's someone else completely. Come on, let's go check it out.
We're going. I think it likes our excitement and it's following us. Come with us, we want to talk to you.
Yeah, come on.
I think it is. Can you make it beep again if you're following us? Whoa. I wonder if it's one spirit or we're getting multiple EMF detections.
Maybe. The crazy thing is that actually we just had a full moon, and so the energy is kind of whack still. You can feel it in the air.
And it's a new moon, which is like, I feel like bringing in new things. So I mean, I feel like it could be positive energy. Also, warning, I just want you to know that it's probably going to be loud because it is by a highway. So just
So we're just gonna try to yell a little.
All right, we are officially on the bridge. These are the chain link fences that we were talking about that they put up to keep people from jumping.
They didn't used to be here, so that's kind of crazy.
Feels sad.
Yeah.
This bridge is a very pretty bridge, and there are spaces that they've clearly made for like people to sit down and enjoy the view and whatnot. And yeah, you can't do that anymore. You can't really see that well through the chain link fences, and there's nowhere to sit. And it's kind of a busy road too. Got chills.
Ooh, I just got chills. I was literally about to say that. Yes. That's why I was like, I looked at you.
Yeah, I got like big chills.
I got big chills here.
That's so close, isn't
It's
it?
So
scary.
scary.
Can you make the device go off again if this area is special to you in any way?
Did something happen to you here?
On the bridge? Did something happen to you below the bridge? So we will definitely be doing a portion of our investigation under the bridge, but we wanted to start up here. We actually can't do that much of our investigation up here because it's so loud, but we do want to try using some of our devices. We're gonna try to use the scare bear and see if we can get the spirit that we're talking to interact with it or any of the other spirits here, because the scare bear is one that we know will not be set off by outside sources because it has never gone off.
It literally takes a squeeze, so it's not going to go off from like something driving by and shaking the bridge a little bit, so we will know.
So this is Scare Bear. He kind of looks homemade. I think he was, but he's from this one ghost website. I don't remember what it's called, but I can put it if anyone's interested in a Scare Bear, but I don't know if he actually works. So you have to really like squeeze him.
Can you shake him for them?
I don't know what I just did, but he's going off a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna set him down and see what happens. Is there anyone here that could touch our bear to let us know that you're here? The wind's picked up a little bit. Oh my god, I thought that was the bear and it almost gave me a heart attack.
Thank you for letting us know you're here. We're just here to hear your story and maybe talk a little more about that and maybe what happened to you.
Well, I think we should move off the bridge so that we can further our investigation.
And so you guys can hear us.
So we're actually gonna go below the bridge. It's a little bit of a hike. And also I hope one day our scare bell will go off, but it's not looking like it's tonight. That is not a spirit, that's our breath.
Dude, we could really see an apparition though here.
I know, we could see them breathing. That would be cool. I hope we do. So we're basically freezing out here, and it's cold up on the bridge, but it's freezing down here.
Yeah, it's freezing. Come on, let's go.
We're almost,
By the way, we made it to the bridge.
we are almost to the spot where the spirit up above told us that they were attached down below. So hopefully we can get in contact with them again. And here's the bridge from down here.
It took us forever to get here. We couldn't figure out how to get under the bridge. So that's probably why we're extra freezing.
We were under that one.
Right now.
We are walking under the bridge for the first time.
Ever in our lives.
Yeah. Okay.
This is creepy.
I have chills. It feels ominous.
Honestly, trying to determine differentiate my freaking freezing. So cold. No, it definitely, I got the creeps when I was walking towards this. You know, where I was just like, ooh, something does not feel right. So, with that being said, perfect place to set up.
Let's set up for the investigation. Self-proclaimed short king Nick is gonna put the REM pod on the bridge edge.
I think he can reach on his tiptoes.
I don't think so. I think
Try. Short King Nick.
They you think I'm taller than I am. That's good though for me.
I was about to be so pissed if that was hollow on the other side and it just fell in.
I was worried about that. I'm like, okay, we're gonna. The light on the spear box is on.
No, I think that's a. Oh shit!
They
Damn.
want to use it.
This is gonna sound weird. When you said they want to use that, I swore in my mind I heard yes we do.
Unless I'm crazy, there's just fucking toilet paper and no REM pod.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna set up the flashlight.
I don't know what to do about this. I really don't.
And the REM pod.
Okay, catball.
Personality. You're nice.
We have set up our equipment and we are about to start the investigation. Nothing is going off yet, but we feel like some stuff will, for sure.
Let's say a prayer. Heavenly Father, please protect us, keep us safe, keep us warm, and just help us to uncover some amazing stories. Thank you for all the opportunities you have given us. Again, please keep us safe. Amen.
Amen.
I know that there was a lot of tragedy here.
My shoulders feel heavy.
It was interesting as we were driving to this spot, we were noticing how many bridges there are here. Even though this is the tallest one, it's the only one that has reports of jumpers. We were wondering if there's a reason for that, besides just the height. It's weird that it's so quiet now.
I know, we're not used to this.
While we were setting up, it was
Maybe we just turn on the spirit box out loud and see if anything's coming through.
okay, sounds good.
It's doing it now. Here I come. I heard a gust. Is there somewhere you want us to go that you could communicate better? I've never seen this while we listen to this.
Neither.
Run. Satan. I heard run, Satan.
Okay, we're not speaking to anything negative.
My phone's vibrating and scared the
Holy
crap
shit.
out of us.
I'm like, don't you dare move the whole ground. We're gonna try using the dowsing rods now. These are dowsing rods. You just cross them for yes and open for no. Can we try it?
Wow. And this was going off?
So close, so fast, bro.
It's a yes.
Okay, great.
Also, I just want to note to the viewers, because Tori always does the dowsing rods, and the reason that she always does them is because I shake so bad. I don't know.
Oh
I just
yeah,
always
it's
do.
nothing magical. It's just literally, I have a little bit more of a stiller. Right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
I'm pretty shaky, so the little shakes, you can ignore those. But.
Can you point to where you're standing? And that's where I heard it.
Okay, great. Are you a child?
No.
Okay.
Are you something bad?
You have to answer. That's not an answer.
Are you an angel?
Are you lying?
Yes. We're gonna cut communication with whatever's talking to us.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, but goodbye.
Goodbye. You can't come with us.
I have a bad feeling over there. It doesn't feel right.
We had some.
That went off?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna move to a different area and see if we
Yeah.
get something else.
Okay, we're gonna pack up our stuff.
Put a better ankle because it'll look
Okay.
weird. Holy shit, I just saw like something.
What did you see?
I don't know.
Nick just said he saw something.
think it's because I was just like
What did you think you saw,
What did you
Nick?
think you saw?
something black. I don't know. But
No.
I was like looking up. It's 'cause I like, looked up quick. No, it was near the REM pod, but I looked up
Okay.
really quick, so I got scared.
Okay.
Oh, the cat was going
You did that, right?
No, I was not touching that.
It was
Cool.
right after he said he saw something black.
Oh.
You scared the shit out of me. We are walking over to another area. Clearly there was, did you hear that? It sounded like something and something.
Stop it.
I'm on edge. I feel on edge. And I don't normally feel this on edge. It feels like we're being followed.
You cannot come with us.
You can't come with us. You cannot attach to us. You are not welcome. Ooh. I hear another set of footprints behind us.
You have to stay here.
Like, are you hearing that? Hold on. Walk and tell me if you don't hear like a fourth set of footsteps. I heard like a little thing.
Yeah, like a little thing.
Okay, I don't hear it anymore, but maybe it's because I said it and they're sneaking.
Yeah, well, we did say you can't come though. So, all right, where are we going?
I don't know. Maybe that picnic table over there.
Holy shit! What is that?
What is what?
What? Why are you freaking
Shine
out?
over there.
Saw a person over there.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
I'm just not saying anything.
Now it's not. Like it looked like a black figure.
Like just a shadow.
Yeah, just a shadow figure, like a shadow figure. That's how I want to put it. Like a person would be like dressed head to toe in black.
And that's where I was saying we should go. So I guess we should go. You scare me bad.
Oh, scary. Really? This is the one we picked?
It's just gang symbols.
Okay.
We want to face our back to where we saw something.
Well, no, but if we can catch it, then yeah.
We're literally seeing things. Nick saw a shadow earlier, tried to deny it, and then Tori saw an entire shadow figure, so I'm like, we're gonna keep rolling.
Oh, Nick, there's a cat.
What?
I heard something.
You're freaking me out.
Well, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Not react? I'm scared.
If there's anything here positive that wants to speak to us, can you give us a sign by touching one of our devices? Okay.
Okay.
But that makes me feel like it's the same spirit as before, and I'm hoping it's not the negative entity.
Oh, a tap on my back.
Ooh.
What was that? An orb?
What?
What are those orbs?
I
What?
see that light. I saw a light.
What are you talking about?
It went like fast up
Yeah.
the bridge and down.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well, how come I didn't see it?
Did you don't see that?
What are you looking at?
It's like zooming.
Yeah, it went up and down really quick.
No.
The light just went out. Right now, we are freezing. It's getting colder.
Earlier, I felt like I saw someone hiding beneath the bridge, and Nick thought he saw a shadow as well. I don't know. I'm wondering if we should we do the spirit box out loud for a little bit?
It's already a lot quieter than before. I heard something like here. It didn't feel like it was in there. I just heard it again. I heard something over here.
Are you sitting at the table with us?
Who are we speaking to? What was that? What did that just say?
I don't know.
I'm from the park.
It's doing that blue thing again.
Who just touched our REM pod? Bad spirit.
Okay, we're only talking to positive spirit.
Go home. They're telling us to go home. Why do you want us to leave? I think we should listen.
You think?
I have a bad feeling.
Are we safe here?
No.
Beware.
Beware.
I'm scared. This is so hard.
I know, I'm kind of scared.
Okay, we're leaving right now. It literally said beware. Even Nick was like, I'm scared.
This is the shortest
Wait, is that a car up
investigation
by my
we've
car?
done. Oh, I'm so scared right now.
Okay.
If there's anything here with us, you are not allowed to come with us. You cannot follow us back.
You're not welcome.
Okay, whatever. That was bad. I just felt like overwhelming sense of like negative. And then it literally kept saying go home and then beware. And even Nick was scared, which is unusual. Nick's usually like it's nothing, but he saw that orb.
I also think that, I don't know, I feel like someone was watching us. Like, I think that it was like a warning.
Oh, like a real person?
Yeah.
Ew.
That's how I felt. I felt like there, because like you saw something and it might, I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
just
think it
felt-
might have just been like a real person?
Yeah, and like it was like a warning. I felt like real. It was like,
Holy shit. It's so rare. Usually you're not scared at all.
I know,
So
usually
now I'm
Nick
like,
is
I'm
not
really
scared, so now I'm extra scared. We're gonna make the drive back, and that's the end of today's video, guys. Sorry if this video was cut a little short, but we don't want to put ourselves in like bad situations.
Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with us throughout all these adventures that we're having.
And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment where you want us to go to next and what you liked about this video.
And as always, if you saw something, especially for this one, if you saw something or heard something that we didn't, please comment it below with the timestamp so that we can look back at it.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.